holding up the Mexican flag, but nobody wants to live in Mexico. If we wouldn't want to live in Mexico, then why the do the tios, the señores, the men, and the women too, they be working here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They just live in one room sharing it with a bunch of dudes. They send all their money back so they can build houses for their families, and they can't wait. They're just counting down the minutes in a year until when they can actually go back. Even las familias that live here, buying houses over there too. Every Mexican that I know own their houses here. They buy a house in Mexico too. They're building it or they're already bought it. So yes, nobody wants to live in the United States. I was born in the United States and I don't want to live in the United States. The next 5 years, I'm moving back to Mexico. Yes, we do want to live in Mexico. The only thing is that we're just making money here so we can actually go back to live in Mexico. Bitch, ain't nobody trying to live in this sweatshop of a country with a Gucci belt on.
So over this last year, since all this craziness has been happening, a couple of you guys have been yelling at me because I've literally been pointing out the same thing, okay? A lot of the individuals that have come here are absolutely not going to qualify for anything asylum-oriented to the rate of 80 to 90%, right? And these numbers have come out here. Tom Homan speaks on it pretty regularly. There have also been interviews specifically of individuals that were at the border where they asked them plainly, so what's your goal here? It seems like every single person has the same exact response, guys. Economic migrancy. Economic migrancy is not a clause in the asylum, process, guys. That's not the reason why you have broken into our southern border. That's not the reason, guys, is it? It seems like there are a good amount of people who come here who have no interest in actually partaking in American society at all. There are also some individuals that are born here, right? Who also have no interest in taking part in any type of American society or anything oriented to America, guys, other than making the money and sending back money to their country in the form of remittance, right? That's it. That's it. Guys, this is not beneficial to the United States of America. Why are we fighting for this? Why is the left pushing this issue so hard here, guys? I truthfully don't get it because she just said it. Understand, it's not specifically just Mexico. There are a lot of countries, specifically south of our border, that partake in this exact thing. Everyone comes to our country because they think they can make it rich, live the American dream, and then send money back from the United States of America to their home country. How is this beneficial to our society?
For everyone saying that they're going to sit this one out when it comes to the protests and when it comes to everything that is happening with immigrants right now in the States, because us Latinos majority voted for this, I wanted to touch on a couple of subjects. If you feel that you need to sit this one out, it's your right. Completely understood. If you understood that us in the Latino community, we are also upset with the people that voted for this. If you break it down, the people that are being attacked right now, which is majority Mexicans, over 60% of them didn't vote for this. Over half, more than half of Puerto Ricans also didn't vote for this. The Latino breakdown, the majority that did vote for this were Cubans. And if you look at it by state, most states, Latinos did not vote for this. The ones that did were like Texas, Florida, those states were not okay with it either. And I completely understand if you feel the need to sit this one out, I get it. But also, I want to put this into an analogy. If someone is drowning, that is not the time to tell them how they should have learned how to swim beforehand. If someone is drowning, all hands on deck. If you cannot get in the water with them and help them, you can throw a vest. You can put a stick out, pull them in. You don't wait until someone is down to step on them, especially with this community where the ones also being attacked didn't even have a right to vote. So they're not even included in this. All Latinos or majority Latinos voted for this.
I mean, would you have wanted someone that came into our southern border illegally to be able to vote in the United States of America? Something tells me, based off the mannerism and how she's basically delivering this monologue here, she may have wanted that.
Again, we are angry as well. We are very angry at the Latinos that did, and we know that this is our fight for the ones that are being allies and for the ones that, again, maybe they're not going out and protesting, but they're sharing resources and they're just being allies, and that's appreciated, because at the end of the day, what they are doing goes far beyond attacking the Latino community. It goes into they're violating human rights. They're violating the Constitution. They're violating due process. They are weaponizing the military. They are sending in the Marines. They're sending in the National Guard. And again, if we all think that this isn't going to go further and it only affects Latinos, whenever there's a protest in the future for any given reason, now they have precedent to weaponize our military against its citizens.
Precedents.
It's just something to put it into context. And that's just something I wanted to address. I don't think this is the time to turn on one another. But again, I respect everyone's choice. And I'm just hoping and praying for the best, honestly.
Towards the end here, she basically speaks about the concept of precedents, and absolutely, she's not wrong, I would say here. Now, guys, we do absolutely have the Insurgency Act, and we definitely, absolutely, under no circumstance, actually want our military to be functioning actually on our soil. The National Guard, yeah, it's fine. They're not really, trained specifically for the concept of urban type of stuff, but they definitely understand the concept of crowd control. I'm guessing when she's saying our military, she's referring to the fact that Marines were basically sent in. Yeah, but they seem to definitely be more so observers more than actual active duty, let's say. Guys, let's just say that there.
Hi, my name is Monse. I am from Mexico City, and I moved to the U.S. about 10 years ago. If you're a liberal baddie, just like me, please leave a blue comment in the section because my comment section has been flooded by Republicans lately.
Liberal baddie? Okay.
I'm not really sure why I'm on here today. I think I have a lot on my mind. I want to rant. It's been a really hard week, so take what you want from this, I guess. I recently made a video about how even though in the US we can make more money and probably get better opportunities, we still don't think it's a better country compared to our home countries. Well, my comment sections are now flooded with people saying that a negative and a negative is a plus, so I am saying the US is better. People are saying I should go back to my country. People are saying that I should go up against the cartel.
She's not going to go back, though. And why wouldn't she go back? The same point, let's say, that the first woman made here. The first point literally dictates that it's the money. They only care about the money, right? They don't care about the country. They say that their country's still better. But if it was better, then guys, there are too many contradictions here. All right, but either way.
And speak up again in my own country so that I can have better wages in my own country and that I could just move back.
Right.
And honestly, I was fighting these people in the comment sections for a really long time, but it just honestly became too much. I was kindly reminded this week that stupid, ignorant people do not want to learn, and we shouldn't spend our time and effort trying to teach these people.
So translation, if you don't think like me, you're stupid and you're an idiot. If you don't have the same emotional responses as me, then you are in fact an idiot. That's basically what she said. If you don't approve of people coming into the country for the sole purpose of making money, while then saying your country is terrible even though they're making money in your country,